right, far right square.
What do you think?
I could do this all day.
Yeah.
If it was warmer.
Yeah, it's a little cold on the hands.
Come join us out here.
Hey, this is Adam from Alaska Cut the Cord. It's a balmy 13-14 degrees out today, and I've actually had this gun for quite a while, but the time was never there this year to shoot it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go through the FX Mark III in a little more detail today. So when you purchase your Mark III, it comes with a case. Really quite nice, honestly. It doesn't come with this, but it does come with one magazine. It doesn't come with the scope. I've already got it charged up. I'm not going to go too crazy in detail on it, just because I just started playing with it here a little bit. When you get the gun, you do have to install the barrel, and it does come with most people would call it a silencer, but it's actually to reduce resonance. When you watch it shoot, I don't know if we can get it in slow-mo, but there is quite a barrel shake to it. It's completely tunable. This is your tank pressure here, and you can adjust your power settings right there. The number of lines exposed. When it comes, it'll be set to the full power for the caliber that you're shooting, and I actually backed that off a little bit. It uses a little bit less air, and it's got a ton of power anyway. First regulator adjustment is here, and then your second one is down here. Now this also has macro and micro adjustments here for the plenum, that you're only supposed to do when it's cocked, I believe. And I left all those factory set where they were at. I haven't done anything else with it. I do want to get the bipod that goes on here. But it is, everything about it, if you've seen any quality weapons or air rifles, everything is aluminum on it. Everything is billet aluminum, machined. This charging handle, you can swap that over to the other side if you're a southpaw, which is awesome. Safety's only on one side. I wish it was on both. I'd like that to be ambidextrous. But yeah, let's put a few rounds down range and see what you think of it. I'm massively impressed. So I've already got the magazine loaded up. This is what I'm shooting. The Diablo 35 caliber 9mm. This gun is supposed to be calibrated for this ammo. I can get it open. So, and it can shoot the slugs as well. But in some of the reading, you have to change the probe in the back. One neat thing about this gun is it's actually a bullpup design. I know I took some flack for the G-Force video because people think it's an ugly gun. But what it does give you is that, again, in a normal gun, your barrel would start here, this would be your chamber, and that would be the length of your barrel. Instead, on this one, it actually ends here at the suppressor, but it comes all the way back to here. This is where your chamber is. So you get the maximum length, the maximum accuracy out of the gun. And the reason for all of the different settings that you can do on this is you can actually create a recipe that works for your caliber and your environment where it's repeatable. And I could actually send that to someone else with the same ammo and they should be able to get the same results. So that's really impressive. So let's put the magazine in. It has a very positive lock. You can see the rounds. Yeah, it's really neat. So let's see what we can do downrange. Not the best setup here. not good luck. Okay. But it is something. So we'll just close the bolt. So aiming for the center. And I mean, it's a fully adjustable trigger. The book actually really goes through it with you on how to take it apart and adjust the trigger pull. It's a nice light trigger pull. It can't be more than 2.5 or 3 pounds, but it's very consistent. I don't know if we can see this rotate, so I'll load another round. I'm looking back here, and it's such high quality compared to that Hudson, where this part on your cocking lever is laminated pieces of steel riveted together. This is all machined out of a solid billet, so it's really, really impressive. And these rounds are going more or less in the same hole, and I'm shooting about 50 yards. It's hands down, even compared to a lot of my normal rifles, this is the most accurate thing I've ever seen. It's incredible. And I can actually set up on that target and I can hit all 4 squares in the red at, you know, I'm 40 to 50 yards right now. And I'll do that right now. I know some people are gonna say, oh, but it's such an expensive gun. Let me give you a for instance. The Hudson pile driver in 45 caliber was about $1,100. As far as I'm concerned, the scope that was on it, which was this scope, is worth 10 times more what that gun is. This is double the money. I never have a failure. It works smooth. It's incredibly accurate. And as far as I'm concerned, it's worth every dime of it. Let's go take a look at the target and see how I did. So, and that's just, honestly, I just threw the scope on it yesterday and took a few rounds. Now this is 3/4 inch plywood, and you can see the back of it, that this, it goes right through it. I mean, it doesn't even slow it down. It's kind of amazing. Now, one thing that I really need to do to increase the accuracy of the tune on this gun is I need to check the actual speed that I'm firing. People like to keep it under 900, under 950. The problem is once you break 1,000, and as that round is traveling and it gets below, say, 900, then the bullet starts to do some funny things. And so actually keeping it slower is more accurate in this case. Phyllis, you want to take a couple of shots? You know, something of note here too is that while the gun is extremely quiet for what it is, the sound of the pellet actually hitting the plywood makes far more noise than actually firing the gun. It's kind of amazing. And the scope, again, is probably a little bit overkill for this pellet rifle.
All right, lower right, large square under the target.
Yeah. And the other thing that I noticed about this gun over some others is the amount of air usage. Because you can tune it down to get the optimal performance, it's nothing for me to take 25 or 30 shots off one charge. You're not going to do that with the Hudson. Not at all. You're going to get 3 shots and have to air it back up. Well, that's really inconvenient when you're trying to hunt.
Lower right, far right. 8 square.
What do you think?
I could do this all day.
Yeah.
If it was warmer.
Yeah, it's a little cold on the hands. But we'll take one more here.
Chamber's not empty.
You're fine.
Alright. Lower right center small square. Okay.
What do you think? Pretty nice, huh?
Let's go check out my shots.
Okay.
I bet I did better than you did.
Oh, that's impossible. My hands are really cold.
Yep. So my first one was upper left. So that was me.
Okay. You did do better than me. Oh, then you're aiming at those.
And then that was my first, second, and last.
Okay.
Want this in the house?
Yeah, let me take the magazine out of it. So, there you go. This is Adam and Phyllis from Alaska Cut the Cord with the new FX Mark III in 9mm. Wow, what a nice gun. I am really impressed. If you ever get the opportunity to shoot one of these, I suggest you do it.
But give yourself plenty of time because it's fun.
Yeah, plenty of time and plenty of extra ammo because you don't want to be done with this quickly. Awesome. Love you, bye.